She was ultimately and utterly terrifying back in her day of reigning over PvP as the god of Wraith. And for those of you who think like Spectre is a problem, which he is, Wonder Girl used to be that when I got into the game. Let's get to it.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DZ video. In this video, I'm gonna do an in-depth guide on Wonder Girl. Wonder Girl used to be an absolute terror of 3 years ago in the game. Her whip, coupled with like Atrocitus lead, was just a problem. You weren't able to buff, you weren't able to, so much so they gave her a little nerf. And that little nerf she was still beastly with that nerf. But she eventually got power crept. They gave her a stat boost, which led a lot of people to question, like, is this gonna put her back on top in PvP? I'm not so sure about that, but hopefully it does push some others out. So in any case, I've gone back and forth on the skins. I kind of like the gloves on this one, kind of, but not really. I think I like this one more. I guess the simplicity speak. Like I want her other skin, the one where she has like jeans and like a yellow top. I like that. I'm a jeans and t-shirt kind of dude, so I like that one the most, I think. I just don't have it. Anyway, let's go to the kit. Wonder combo, damage to an, oh, let me go ahead and get this out the way. Damage to an enemy, plus 50% crit chance if target has any buff. I did not realize this, and you guys, if you guys saw the versus, Wonder Girl versus Donna Troy, then you'll see where I'm like, what in the world? Because a lot of times, or at least for me, when I got her and leveled her up and all the other stuff, of course you read the kit, blah, 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 but then I kind of like just focused in on one thing as before I was doing this channel. So I was like focused in on one thing, this is what I'm gonna use her for, this is what I'm gonna bring her. Did not realize she did this kind of damage on her A1, or that this was why she was doing so much damage on her A1. Legendary, additional damage, 50% additional damage, plus 100% damage, and can't miss if enraged. We love to see it. If she gets enraged by Harley Quinn, she's still going to hit her, which means that you don't have to worry about Harley Quinn's retaliation. You're not necessarily trying to take her out, you just want her to get retaliated against. On Boon of Olympus, gain 3 strength ups, 15% turn meter, or give, sorry, 3 strength ups and 50% turn meter to all allies. We love to see that. Give 2 additional strength ups if all enemies have 1+ buff. In the current meta, typically there's going to be a couple of buffs out there anyway. Purge 2 buffs from each, debuffs from each ally. Another thing that I did not know, which is also incredibly useful, especially if like a Doom is running around out there. I just bring that up specifically because I had a situation, but I spoke about in the Donna Troy video, where like that Doom, I did not see it because of all the other buffs, and then it took out my entire team, like individually, because they all had Doom. Thank you, Captain Adam. Damage to all enemies on Lasso of Lightning. Double damage if all enemies have 2+ buffs. Yay. Purge 3 buffs from all enemies. This is what makes her a nightmare when you're trying to deal with, well, actually, this is it. This ability is great. It's the passive that's paired with this ability that makes her a nightmare. We'll get to it. Passive ability. Each time an enemy gains 1 or more buffs on their turn, 65% chance to gain 1 strength up. We love to see that additionally gain 2 crit chance ups. Awesome. She is a legit just damage dealer. She's coming to crack skulls. She's bringing the wood. Passive ability. This is what makes Lasso of Lightning so infuriating. Divine Balance. At the start of each enemy's turn, if that enemy has 8+ buffs, purge 2 buffs and 70% chance to use Lasso of Lightning. Also purge 3 debuffs from Wonder Girl. This used to be 5+. 4 or 5+. I'm pretty sure it's 5+. And it was a nightmare. They stacked it up to 8 on that enemy, which makes it a little bit harder or a little bit less likely for it to happen. But back in the day, she was swinging that whip all the time. It was infuriating. In any case, that is her kit. Let's get to the videos. Be right back. So this should be no surprise to anybody. This is Heroic Campaign, Final Node, Chapter 8. Her going at it solo. So let's go ahead and put this out there. She has no real way of healing herself. She doesn't give herself shields. She is good in support in terms of like that A2 that gives strength ups and purges debuffs. That's nice. However, she's not a support toon. She just does a little support. So the problem is that as she's going through these waves, the AoE attack is awesome. It's great. It's fantastic. However, she has no way of really healing herself. And so as you can see, she's already down halfway and she still has 4 more to deal with. Does she have the strength to deal with them? Yeah, but will she have the time to? Will she be able to actually make it through this? Problem is, she has some kind of shield, some kind of heal. She'd be able to. But as it stands, she does not. So she won't be able to. It's sad. Sad. So she goes the way of Peacemaker. She goes the way of Batwoman. She doesn't make it all the way through. So now, in this battle, let me go ahead and just go forward. In this battle, we have Hippolyta. Hippolyta's there to give strength ups to make sure that when she cracks that whip, it hurts. We have Penguin there. Oh, why is it taking so? Oh, I remember this. It took a while because I was connected to my data, not to my Wi-Fi. Anyway, so in any case, now we have Penguin there actually to kind of deal with Barda and Spectre. We want Barda to go, and this is the thing too. Have you noticed that with Barda's new skin, she's short? Like, why is she so small now? Like, can I do that? No, I can't zoom in on this video app. She's tiny, right? Tara's bigger than her, and that's a bigger head. Like, that's off, right? Like, that alone would make me not want the skin. Like, not little Barda. Anyway, baby Barda. Not big Barda, baby Barda. Anyway, so we also have Lex there for additional port to give us those heals, that turn meter up, etc., etc., etc. So let's go ahead and just get right into it, baby Barda. We like baby Barda. Look at all those buffs. Oh, it'd be terrible if something were to happen. Isn't that right, Wonder Girl? So let's go ahead and give those strength ups to Wonder Girl as well. So that way, when the whip comes out, the whip hurts. Healage, love to see it. Get the turn meter up. Remove the taunt. Oh, no, we only got the debuff immunity, but we can crack that whip now. Now, solid damage, and I feel like this is, and she's gonna do it again. We love to see it. I feel like, and maybe this is because of the level I was at the time, I feel like that whip used to be so, and I mean, it was more devastating because it used to just keep happening over and over and over again. That is part of it. But I also feel like it hit harder, but that could have just been a whole perspective thing. It does throw a wrench into a lot of what you're trying to do when you're facing her. And it does make you reconsider, now that she has that stat boost as well, it does make you reconsider what you want to do. Because you're also worried that, hey, if I bring a Barda against a Wonder Girl, Barda might survive, but everybody else might die. Because Barda is a positive affinity matchup. She's giving everybody these stamina ups and everything else. So that's going to call the whip a few times, right? In this one, and this is the way things go, of course, it doesn't call the whip that often when I'm playing. However, please believe if you're facing her on defense, that whip's going to go off every other time. So just keep that in mind, all right? But in any case, this was well handled, well in the bag. We're not really too worried about it. Everybody ends over heal with a bunch of strength ups. So we were good to go. Next battle is Green Lantern. Wow. He makes a rare appearance on the show. Green Lantern is there to protect us against Dr. Poison, just in case. You have Catwoman there to try to remove some of the buffs and actually kind of be a damage dealer a little bit. And then you have Penguin there again, basically to try to remove as much. Oh, that's what I was doing. And I think I did it with Catwoman again, but I did it for the Catwoman in-depth guide, so be on the lookout for that. Where I was also using Catwoman to steal awareness. I was using her to steal awareness from Nightwing, actually. She stole a bunch of them. A lot. Catwoman is good against Nightwing. Heads up. And Superman, actually. So, yeah, I was going to try to steal some of those awareness from Spectre. Can't open up with the A3 with Penguin because of Aquaman, but we can still steal a lot of their buffs. And then, as I said before, Green Lantern's there to protect us with the debuff immunity. So let's just go ahead and get straight into it. Yeah, Catwoman is dumb good against Nightwing. I did like several battles and even like quit the battles because it was the last Nightwing team. Like I had a few of them and I was like quit for the last Nightwing team to keep trying different things. And me being a dum using the A3 with Penguin to set off Aquaman. However, thank you, Wonder Girl, for cracking the whip twice in a row. Wow. Somebody likes me. I appreciate that. Now that is surprising to me, but I think that's because everybody else had damage immunity or debuff immunity, but I feel as though Dr. Poison should have taken out Wonder Girl there. We were fortunate. Strip all those buffs off of Spectre, use the A2, get some shield up and some protection, A2 again, some strength ups and ooh, or did I try to take out Spectre? Yeah, good. Because I'm also trying to purge that heal immunity as well. Love to see that. Hit him, so there's a call assist on the A1 from, boom. Thank you, Wonder Girl. Now, we don't have to worry about Dr. Poison as much anymore because she's used her A3, so it's not going to come back around for a little while. We can go ahead and take out Terra. Love to see it. Cracking that whip again. Not going to do as much damage against Dr. Poison and against Aquaman, but removing those debuffs or removing those buffs is a plus. We do like that. So we can go ahead and toss some more crit chance downs. Oh, there's a live chat going on that I don't care about. Okay, I got, based on my podcast, I have a podcast, and I don't really talk about that on this show. Based on my podcast, I got invited to be on this platform, and I'm getting a lot of notifications from the same person going live. It's like a new platform or whatever called Wisdom. And so, like, I got invited to be on it. And yeah, she's always live chatting. And I was actually going to try a live chat with that app, like, after I get done with this video. Anyway, that stuff's not important here. You're wanting to hear about Wonder Girl and Catwoman, mostly Wonder Girl is why you're here. But in any case, this is well in hand. Just hammering out Aquaman because he can be tanky because he doesn't take crit immunity, or he has crit immunity. So here, an infuriating team. You have Captain Atom. Don't touch him or else he's going to give you disease and doom. You have Punchline. Don't touch her or she's going to give you disease and buff immunity. Penguin's going to steal the buff from you. And Lex is going to heal. They suck. We have Lex there for healers. We have Power Girl and Wonder Girl work well together, and this was a big combo back in the day where Wonder Girl would use the A2 to help Power Girl get her death immunity and to get her over heals and all that other stuff. They worked really well together. I have Poison Ivy there to basically try to toss back some of the disease and dooms that we're going to get. This team was also a problem for me before I made this composition, so let's get to it. All right. So, I think I went ahead and opened up with the A2 for, see, I can't stand that. And did I use, of course I did, like a dumb. Excuse me. All right, so look, can we purge some of these? Can we purge some of these debuffs? Thank you. Get that taunt back up and purge some more of those debuffs. Heal and remove some of those debuffs. Debuff or buff immunity, come on. Let's go. Now the problem is, do we try to take out Punchline? Yes, we do, and thank you, Power Girl. Now, do we try? Now, here's what I'm wishing, and I think I didn't do it because I didn't have the strength ups and I was worried about getting the Doom and then setting off Captain Atom. I wish, maybe I should have tried, give those strength ups. Some stamina ups, they're okay. I wish I had tried to one-shot Captain Atom with Wonder Girl. I'm regretting not having done that. However, everybody's fallen. So as soon as we can take Captain Atom out of here, we don't like it. We don't like it. As soon as we take Captain Atom out of here, we will get to her stats. Be right back. So, speed, 25th, relatively fast, top 25. She does go relatively fast. You can go ahead and open up with the A2, get the strength ups out there. That's typically what I do because then if she cracks the whip against some buffs, then cool, she's gonna hit harder. HP 66. I will say this, she's not exactly squishy. She's not tanky, but she's not exactly squishy either. Strength is 7. We like to see it, albeit I did, I don't know if I was too critical about her whip and how much damage it actually causes. Maybe it's a good thing it doesn't cause that much damage. Let's just be real about it. Intelligence we don't care about because she is a physical damage tune, and we're not bringing her, we don't want her to face a whole lot of special damage attacks anyway. Agility 68, so like a little bit above average. Stamina, a little bit above average. Crit chance is 94th. Crit value is 56th. I'm actually surprised at those numbers. I wish they were higher, but that's just me being selfish, is to be real. Plus, if they were higher and if her strength was higher, it might prove to be a problem. She might actually legit go OP and then take over PvP again. Which, honestly, I mean, if we get rid of Spectre. But anyway, so those are the stats. Get to the rest of the videos. So, Aquaman, clearly there for Black Flash. Vomit. We have Wonder Girl. Barda's going to give us a bunch of opportunities to hit them because of all the stamina ups. We're going to have Red Hood there actually to take care of Barda at the end of it all. And then we have Hippolyta there to give us the strength ups. So not exactly an original composition this go around versus what I already had out there. Only Red Hood is really like different in this scenario, I think. You've seen her with the other tunes, actually how she performs. And actually, part of her tankiness in that last go around, if I'm not mistaken, I might be misremembering. But part of her tankiness can be attributed to Aquaman having crit immunity on everybody who's on his squad. So, open up with the A2 with her. Love to see it. Strength ups. Love to see it. Now, can we get some shots off? Boom. Because Red Hood has some strength up so we can do some solid damage. We would love to see Wonder Girl crack that whip. Thank you very much for obliging. Oh, she does it twice. We love it. We absolutely love it. Now we're going to see some of them fall. Thank you for that whip again. Yes. Absolutely love it. Taking them both out. Love it. All right. So, and then after that, everything is easy. Everything is easy after that. So, I don't know if I have one more video after this. Thank you for the heal immunity. Give her all those bleeds. More bleeds, more bleeds, more bleeds. No more heals. More bleeds. How much longer does it take to take her out? 12 seconds. All right. Well, she's about to fall anyway. I think I have one more video after this. I'm not entirely sure. So let's see. Take her out. Thank you, Wonder Girl. Thank you, Wonder Girl. Oh, all right. So this was from a little while ago that I recorded. So we have Miss Martian. She gives intelligence ups and strength ups. I was trying to do something different. We have Owlman there to give us crit chance ups. And then Darkseid is there, of course, so when we get those buffs, when he gets his buffs, then she also does an out of turn attack with her A1, which I've come to find out hits hard as hell. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Hey, stop that. And honestly, I talked about that team and how that team worked together. And I have been thinking lately like about how I do synergies, but I focus a lot on the opposite team. And am I doing that too much? Should I work more on like the team that I have and how to best build them? But at the same time, if I can find a legitimate synergy while addressing the needs that I have to facing the other team, I mean, why not? Oh, we look like we're in bad shape right here. Ooh, this is bad shape right now. What is going on? Oh, thank you, Miss Marshall. We appreciate you. Strength ups. Can we get the A1? Yeah, we can. And then the whip. She gives herself strength ups, uses the A1, then cracks the whip. We love to see it. Love to see it. We went from looking like we were about to lose to her wiping out dudes. Love to see it. Absolutely love to. She used Miss Marshall a little bit more. I need to read her kit again because I think that when I first went through her kit, I was too harsh on her. So, that is Wonder Girl. Absolutely incredible. I would recommend putting as many resources into her as you possibly can. Bearing in mind that she's a good damage dealer, a pretty great damage dealer, probably not the best in the game, but she does a lot of things well. So, I drop these such videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Please please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Buy me a coffee, help support the channel. I'll see you guys next time.